What's going on, guys? So I'm back for another video. Obviously, as you can see, I wanted to make another discussion on another franchise that is up for discussion if it's dead or not. And what we're going to be talking about, obviously you've seen on your screen, we're going to be talking about, of course, Spyro the Dragon. Now, Spyro the Dragon, I know a lot of us, especially if you're a 90s kid, you grew up playing on PlayStation 1, and then PS2, PS3, Xbox 360, etc. And then, of course, got the remaster, of 1 through 3. But I want to say, is it a dead franchise? That's up for discussion, because I know there is a rumor right now, and I've covered this, that there is something in works for a Spyro game, but nothing has been confirmed or denied as of right now, and I'm just going to kind of keep my hopes up right now. But I'm curious if it's a dead franchise right now or not, because I would love, now before I go into this, I would love another Spyro game. I would love even if they remaster all the Spyro games. But at the same time, will we ever have that? I don't know, because I'm pretty sure, like, I can't remember if the sales did well for the first three for the remaster on PS4, but I know a lot of people bought it. I mean, I did, and there was a lot of other people I knew that was wanting to get it too, because Spyro is just, it's a legendary character for gaming, and also the story of, how Spyro grows up and meeting different characters and going on new adventures. I think it was like 2 or 3 with like the skateboard, man. That I used to love that level. Or further on down the line, because some of them I don't really remember. Like, I'll be honest, like, I don't really remember playing a lot of the games other than 1 through 3, and I think 4. Those are the main ones that I really played. Other than that, the rest are kind of a blur to me, because it's been a long time. But I don't see the reason why they can't remaster the rest of the games. And if they are supposedly designing a new one, or if they're even doing a remaster as we speak, then they need to go ahead and let the public kind of know, like, this is what we're doing. Because if they don't, then it's going to be kind of like nobody's going to wait for it, or no one's going to be excited for it. Because I haven't met nobody, honestly, in the last however many years that's excited for a new Spyro game. And that's sad to say, because, again, a lot of people that I'm friends with, or that I know personally, they grew up playing Spyro like I did. And I wish a lot of people would remember Spyro and give more credit to what he deserves. Just like I've said before with Crash Bandicoot, Sly Cooper, Jack and Dexter, Ratchet and Clank, etc. But again, a lot of these characters, they do well in the early, or like mid 90s, late 90s, 2000s, early 2010s, stuff like that. And then next thing you know, they go away. And that's sad to say, because, for all these characters, especially of how cartoon characters like this got people into gaming. It got me more into gaming. This was one of my favorite games growing up when I was a kid. I mean, it was a pain, I ain't gonna lie, because some of these levels, man, it would get you frustrated. It'd get you in your feels. It would make you just want to crash out. But that was the whole point of gaming, right? But nowadays, it's like, okay, well, how do we keep, that spirit of gaming alive? And I really firmly believe that if we go back to basics, then I think that we can bring Spyro back if it's possible. But is it a dead franchise? That's up for debate. I mean, I'm not going to say fully yes, but I'm also not going to say no, because, again, the last, Spyro game was technically on PS4, and then they tried doing Skylanders off and on for the last however many years, and that was like late or mid 20 teens or something like that, if I remember correctly. I never got a Skylander, so I can't say yes or no. But for the remaster I bought, and then the other ones I have as well on PS2, and I believe on PS3, and also Xbox 360, whatever I was able to get it on. But regardless, we need another Spyro game. We need something, because otherwise we're just going to be waiting here. Whether it's Toys for Bob, or whether it's another company that owns the rights or gets the rights to Spyro, it doesn't really matter, as long as they do the franchise correct, and as long as they give the fans what they want, whether it be improved graphics, a good story, old characters, new characters, etc., and have the game to be fun and not a boring escapade like we've seen before in other games that try to continue. So that's just my thoughts. I'm not sure exactly where else I can say on this matter, but do you guys think that Spyro the Dragon is a dead franchise? If so, let me know the reason why. If not, let me know the reason why, because I'm curious, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to argue with nobody about it, because I legit want to know what the community is thinking as well. So let me know what you guys think about this, and I'll see you as always on the next one.